Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Hosting Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, um, this will be, before I get into this video, first of all, did you buy the pay-per-view? Did you buy the pay-per-view yet? Demetrius Andrew versus David Benavidez? No? Yes? Let me know, because if you haven't bought the pay-per-view, what are you waiting for? Man, you got a fight of the year type of fight on that card, guys. That it's going to be crazy. Stylistically, it's going to be crazy. You got Subriel Matias, who is the boogeyman, one of the most exciting fighters in boxing, one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing. 19-1, 19 knockout, has knocked out everyone he's faced. That one lone defeat of Daniel by stoppage. And then you got Shojahon Ergashev, who has been labeled and claimed to be the boogeyman at 140 for some time based on fans. 23-0, 20 knockouts. He has not fought the level of opposition that Matias has fought, but that doesn't mean he's dangerous. He's not dangerous. He is. He's a hard-punching southpaw with pretty good hand speed. I won't say as fast as Matias, but he's still fast. Heavy left hand, heavy artillery, and very strong physically. Like I said, in boxing, you got guys like Ergashev who have not been tested, but when you have guys like Matias, it takes a good fighter like Matias to bring the best out of an opponent, to bring the best out of a fighter like Ergashev. And even though we have not seen Ergashev tested the way Matias has been tested, that all may change Saturday night when Matias is in front of him and brings the best out of him, which makes Ergashev fight his best, and then we may be in for a surprise, which will make for an all-action war that we are anticipating. Ergashev, the hard-punching southpaw, the skills, the angles, the movement, the footwork, all that is going to come into play. And all that, Ergashev is going to show why he's been avoided as well. So even though he has not fought anyone, that's the reason. No one has been wanting to fight him, just like Matias. So when Ergashev in those first 4 rounds, 5, 6, early in the fight, he's going to show us why no one wanted him to fight him. He's going to show us the skills, the angles, the punching power. And he's going to, whoever's a Matias fan, you better buckle up, get ready. It's going to be some heavy turbulence in this fight for you Matias fans. It's going to have some heavy turbulence. Buckle up. Because some bombs of artillery are coming your way. Coming your way as a fan, and Matias is going to have to definitely show his chin once again. But this is the thing now. Once we, the fan, because I'm a Matias fan as well, get past those 6 rounds, and Matias is still in his face, that's when the fight really starts, because now Matias is going to close the gap, getting range to unload his combinations, to ripping it up to the head and body with speed, the power. We already know the tap, tap, tap combination, boom, bop, 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 pow. Amazing style, unique style that makes Matias super dangerous. And we're going to see how Ergashev responds to that, because Ergashev has never fought anyone like Matias. Who has? Stepping into the ring with Matias for the first time, they have never seen anything like this. And Ergashev is going to find that out. He's going to find out what Ananyan has found out, Hawkins has found out, Jukinbayev, Ponce, rest in peace, Dadashev. He's going to find out what all those excellent fighters have found it out, Matias. So get ready, guys. On Saturday night, I'm going to be sitting down in my living room right here, right? I'm going to be right here like this. And I'm just going to pull the handle down and just say, welcome to Subriel Matias versus Shojahon Ergashev roller coaster ride. Prepare for what it is, a roller coaster. Buckle up for safety. It's going to be a hell of a ride. It is going to be, and that's what it is, guys. It is going to be a roller coaster of a fight, change of momentum, a lot of action. You hit me, I hit you back harder. Sweat is flying, blood, violence. It is predicted to be the most violent fight in boxing today and for the year. And we see some good fights throughout the year, but this one, stylistically, guys, it cannot go no other way. I don't see it becoming a boring fight at all in any round. You know, don't think about Shakur de los Santos. We have nothing to worry about here. That's not gonna happen, not even close. I can see this fight coming close to Rios Alvarado, Corrales Castillo, Gatti Ward, Israel Vasquez versus Rafael Marquez. Classic war. And it's not even the main event. This fight can easily be a main event on its own. But it's part of a pay-per-view. David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, excellent job. Showtime for putting this fight on the card. You got my attention, and I will buy the pay-per-view. That's the only reason I'm buying the pay-per-view. I'm not buying the pay-per-view because of David's fight, Andrade versus Andrade, Lemmer Roach versus Hector, or Charlo versus Jose. No, I'm buying the card because Matias is on the card. That's it. You know, this is a big platform, big stage. If you don't know who Matias is yet, get on that wagon, guys. Get on that wagon because it's something to experience. It's a lot of fun, and it continues to roll on Saturday night. Matias has a tough challenge in front of him. Yes, he has not faced an opponent. He has not faced opposition like Matias. But again, that doesn't mean he's not dangerous. He is dangerous. He's a heavy punching southpaw with skills and boxing skills and talent. And Matias will bring the best out of him, which makes him even more dangerous. But that's waiting to be seen because when it's deep in the fight, we don't know how he's going to respond. Ergashev, we don't know how he's going to respond. We know how Matias is going to respond when he gets stuff in there, when they're in the trenches, and it's getting really, really bite down in the mouthpiece type of level. So we'll see what happens. If Ergashev has a chin and stamina, we already know he has the punching power. We already know he can box. He has the skills, the ring, the footwork, the angles. If he has chin and power and chin and conditioning, stamina, chin. He needs both. He cannot miss. He cannot lose one. If you lose one, he's already losing the fight. Because if he's fading, that's not good. If he has no chin, that's not good. You need to be almost a perfect fighter to fight someone like Matias, to have a chance of beating Matias. It's going to take a really special fighter. I've said this many times. It's going to take a really special fighter to beat Matias. You got to be perfect. You got to fight the fight of your life in the most perfect way. Your stamina has to be on point. You have to have a chin. You have to have punching power to keep him off of you. You got to know how to box. And that's the style to beat Matias. You got to know how to box. You know, really good at. You got to be really good at doing it. My predictions for this fight, guys, man, Ergashev doing what he does best: the angles, the footwork, the movement, landing heavy shots of Matias to the body, to the head. One of Ergashev's best shots is the liver, left hand shot to the liver, to the gut, and the left hand straight up top, and the right hook. He does not really throw a lot in combinations. He's more of a placement puncher. You know, he places his shots and moves away. You know, like I said, he moves up. He gives the angles. He has excellent footwork. So he's going to be doing all that. But after the first 6 rounds, or maybe 5, I think all that will start to look different because Matias is going to likely, Matias is going to still be coming on strong. Like I said, if he cannot get Matias out of there early in the fight, he's in big trouble because it's going to get tough in there. It's going to get rough. it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, and once Matias closes that gap and gets to him, whew, man, that will not be good for Ergashev. He cannot allow Matias to close that gap and get close to it, because if he does, he is in a world of trouble. And Ergashev does not want that. Ergashev has to keep Matias off of him with his jab and his left hand, his power, his movement. Keep those legs moving. And that's the thing, he cannot fade. He cannot fade. If he doesn't fade and he can take the shots, he has a chance of beating Matias. But if he fades, not good. If he has no chin, not good. And here comes Matias, and Matias will break him down and get him out of there in the late rounds. I'll say by 8-round stoppage, TKO, 9-round most, in a brutal fight. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's my prediction. That's my thoughts on the fight. It's an excellent matchup. It's the fight of the night, and it's a fight of the year candidate. I'm ordering the pay-per-view, like I said many times. If you're not ordering the pay-per-view, man, you're not a true boxing fan. You have to order this pay-per-view. However you're going to stream, whatever, if you're going to stream it, whatever, you have to see. Sure, Subriel Matias, the boogeyman at 140, will be defending his belt for the first time against Shojahon Ergashev in a fight of boogeymans. And the true boogeyman will come out on top. Who it is, we don't know. Only one way to find out. This Saturday night. Miracle Boy Boxing. I'm your host, Jose Cruz. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm prepared to talk to you guys about boxing right here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.